All right, guys, we're back at the Nürburgring again with Lukas from Opus, and now we are discussing about the Pro upgrade. It was with in mind, base GTR, but this Pro has more steps and more parts on it, and Lukas will explain everything to you now. Lukas?
Well, I mean, look similar, but this is a non-stop part. It's much bigger, so in this case we really are adding a little bit of a downforce. That's maybe the main issue of the Pro compared to some other sports cars in general, that you don't really have much downforce in the front. Actually, you have no downforce, so the front is just, let's say, neutral. And this is what has been done to the Pro from factory, that you at least have a little bit of downforce. So as you can see on this car, we also have added a GT4 style wing in the back. But if you just take this wing and put it on your car, it would just make things worse. So worse in that matter that you would lose the front and you have the lighter front because the car is not balanced anymore the way it is. So that's also one of the things some people ask, why don't you offer a bigger wing for that car? Because it makes no sense.
Right.
So adding this wing on a normal basis,
Because
GTR,
it's wider, right? This one is much wider,
yeah,
and the gurney is vertical. So
it is really making a big difference. So mainly because this car with this amount of power is also way quicker than a GT4 race car.
Yes.
No matter how you take it. I mean, it's really, you know, the R's fitted with lighter Black Series wheels, the exhaust system, 777 package, 777 volt power.
Right.
So you can do over 800 horsepower. Actually, one thing, just now I remember I forgot to mention, when it comes to the difference between both cars already from factory, is the so-called louvers here, which help out getting the air out of, you know, the hot inner fender. So the air we get in through the coolers is not only getting out here on the outside, which is the same on both cars, but it also is going out here. So we need to talk through this if we cut some holes in your 4,000 euro fender and at this part. So that's the part from us, which is from carbon fiber, because for whatever reason, I don't actually know why, from factory, no matter if you have the full carbon package like on this car or not, this has always been just matte black plastic from factory. So I don't know why this is almost got off me. Some people said, yeah, because of crash reasons. No, because this is carbon fiber also. So what was that? No reason. Maybe they didn't find the right supplier or just didn't care. That's actually something many people are asking about to add to the Pro.
Yes.
Because it's a visual part, but making the car complete. So let's see. Maybe we will do it to your car as well.
Right. And you mentioned to the wheels. My car has already factory lightweight wheels, optional.
Yeah.
This car is running on Black Series wheels. So these wheels are a little bit wider, if I remember well, which allows you to go on wider tires, 285, 335.
No, actually, they're not wider. They have different offsets.
Just offset.
Yeah, offsets.
So see, other ways. Knowledge is here. I'm not. But here you have also this offset that allows you also to drive the Cuff R tires, so you can switch to higher performance tires, and also they look very good, I have to say. So
it's a very lightweight wheel. So you know, we've been testing with some other wheels, but usually if you add weight, doesn't really make sense to offer it. But this is also one of the things when people ask about, you know, how to upgrade their GTRs, how much do we need to invest? So yes, it's possible to use the lightweight wheel you already have. Just you know, add, you know, maybe a little bit of a changing the offset with a plate in between, with a spacer, but I don't like spacers, to be honest. So in this field, switching wheels is the easiest way, especially if you have a GTR which didn't come with the lightweight wheels, but just has the standard wheel, which is really a big difference. Same as, you know, if you have a ceramic disc or not, that's also a difference. The Pro always came with the ceramics. Right. So for the price difference of 30,000 euros when it was new, you even got ceramics in this, which was an option on the Pro.
That's true.
Excuse me, it was on the basic GTR compared to the Pro.
Right.
But when it comes to the steel disc, it's now with the discs you have on your car and the pads, I think it's
It's good, huh?
It's very good.
Do you recommend people to switch PCB, go back to still on the core outside, the reduction or 800s?
It depends a bit on how often you do track days and how hard you drive it, how quick you go, because it's not like the carbon ceramic setup will last forever.
Yeah.
So, for example, on our Black Series, after nearly or not even 10,000 kilometers, the discs are basically dead now. But this is just 10,000 kilometers track usage, So
track addict, you might want to switch to steel.
yes.
And you have another package ready.
Yeah.
So I've seen more kits. Of course, the power package, we spoke about it. The next step that will come next year, Lukas has shown me a few previews. It's gonna be one-off suspension, Opus made specific specs, which will be allowed to go on the GP tracks, Nordschleife track. You can set it up. This suspension has been developed by Lukas and his team for a few months. Should be ready by the winter. You will get announced on the website and Instagram. And of course, one set will jump on my car, as we all know about this. All right. Thank you so much, Lukas, for your time. It was great to have you today.
A proper time. This is the only thing we didn't really talk about lap times, but we will, I think, shortly release some videos about lap times that are possible with the Face Pro and some lighter upgrades, and then with bigger updates like this, with some traffic and a Nordschleife, what is really possible.
Right.
I'm not talking about lap record times like an OE would do, just like, normal track day, good driver, and
to see. Well, basically what we did on mine was, the idea was like, well, what can you do with the car fab? Base time, we had 710 fully stock car. What's the upgrade able to bring? Well, we've talked about it. Let's say 57 down, 55 on the reach. The Pro, especially this Pro, is, well, a way faster car. We're talking seconds and seconds faster. We do not give any time at the moment, because Lukas could not have a clean lap and everything, but we can see on the lap timer already where it's going. Next season we will have a clean 5 day, both cars together for sure.
Yeah.
And we'll do a proper setup of lap timing just to give an idea. And that will be done, to be honest, with maybe 2 drivers, might be a very good driver and more amateur driver like I am, just to give a hint to people, well, this is not the magician at the driver. This is this guy driving, this is the lap time. I think that showed also the reality of the lap time.
I mean, this is what you can see. It's like, I'm not a professional driver. You are faster now in the car than I am, because I didn't drive that much recently. So I think my personal best in a GTR with a similar setup, but not on the R tires, was I think 707. But then I moved to the new generation. Then it was the Pro. So it was always a matter of maybe not fully, pushing it too much. Also with, we always try to keep the cars, because if we crash a car, we don't have a car available. So that means we always, when I'm driving, I'm not going crazy. But with the Black Series, I already did, last year on the Gran Turismo track day 6:47, and then already later 6:43, just like that on with the Black Series, obviously.
Opus.
But this was, and
you're developing on the time, which is good. The parts evolve, the mapping evolves, everything evolving.
Yes.
And one of the things that I like with Lukas is telling me, I work with pro driver, but I want also an amateur lap time driving, so we can also have a look, because we know people will say, oh, this guy is too quick. Now we're gonna see the car is able to do that with a pro, that was an amateur, and we get how easy it is to reach his pattern. Yep. Thank you so much, Lukas. Amazing time. Thanks for your work. It's perfect. And also thanks to Team Motorsport for all of the help he's been providing to me. And I'll see you at the Nordschleife very quick.